Alright, let's hope me resetting the game actually helped with my reconnection issues. What does Task Manager think? Eh, I mean, looks about the same, to be honest. Well, it's whatever. Hopefully that's enough. We got more story to do. We're gonna finish Astra's story. And then keep going. Get as much possible done so we can catch up.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. When you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
It's funny, I don't even drink caffeine anymore.
Good afternoon.
Well, the typical caffeine, I should say.
Make you a deluxe bowl. You even finished all your broth. Want some more?
Whose album are you looking for? Record of Joran de Winters. Do you know him? He's huge. They have quite a few of his records here. I've looked through them all. They have a recording of his last concert, but not the version I want. Is there a special edition? Something like that, but this isn't part of today's plan. I'll explain it to you next time. You ready to go now? Our next stop is Port Elpis. The sea breeze arrives first with a greeting, delivering clouds that seem small enough to swallow in a single gulp. Under the warm embrace of the blazing sun, the cries of seagulls mix with the sound of waves, churning out creamy white foam. This is Port Elpis. Upon entering the port, Astra excitedly dashes toward the fisherman's domain. Better catch up with her. Someone's fishing over there and they've got all the right gear, but they catch tons of fish. Why is this bucket empty? The next one too is full though. Are you making fun of me? Oh, here comes a big one. Oh, this time it won't get away. Did it get away? Did you get it? Doesn't matter, it's all about the journey. I miss this. It's been so long since I last went fishing. You're into fishing? I've tried it a few times for work. Fishing is so fun and simple. All you gotta do is cast a line, count to 10 in your head, and give it a big yank to reel in the fish. What? Count to 10? Grandpa, you've got a pro here. No, not even pros can do it that fast. Everything feels pretty familiar, but I think something's missing this time. Missing? Bait? Rod? Location? I've been saying this spot isn't great. We gotta go elsewhere. I just remembered. We're missing a guy here. Back then, someone was waiting with the fish in the water. As soon as I cast the line, they'd hook a fish onto it. Are you fishing or filming a movie? Right, speaking of movies, you look a lot like that famous actress my friend really likes. What's their name? I knew people would recognize you immediately. I'm not her. No, I think you are. I just remembered. It's Astra Yao. You... No, you can't be. I see you just look a lot like her, but you're definitely not Astra Yao. Why do you say that? My friend calls Astra Yao the queen. No way a queen would be this energetic and laid back. You're doing a great job imitating her, but you're missing the essence. I think you, sir, are missing the point. If you're the real Astra Yao, you'd probably kick over Grandpa Goo's bucket the moment you said you're not her. Right, Grandpa? Why are you asking me? I don't give a hoot about some queen. She'd only get in the way of my casting. If anyone dares to kick my bucket over, I'll kick yours right into the sea. Should I go kick that bucket just to prove I'm me? Then the fish shall remember you as the merciful queen. By the way, I see a lighthouse. Can we go up there? Why are you asking me? I don't care about lighthouses. Lighthouses will only get in the way of my casting. See that guy down by the lighthouse there? That's Mick Dunn, the keeper. You can go ask him. Alright, let's go. If the keeper is okay with it, I'd love to check out the view from the top. You want to go up? Sure, but the wind is pretty strong up there. There's nothing worth seeing. Of course, there's something worth seeing. I have a feeling that the best view in all of Port Elpis is up there. You really think so? I didn't think there were young people still into lighthouses these days. Alright, go ahead. Thank you. Let's go up and see the seagulls. By your lead, madam. Astra quietly gazes out at the sea, deep in thought. Her lively expression fades as if she returned to being the person on the posters. What's wrong? Oh. Happy birthday to you. Today's your birthday, right? That's right. Just for today, I don't want to sing for anyone I don't like. No matter what, Ev isn't here when I need her. I know the big wigs at top see a lot in me, and I know those people in black suits. They just want to take me back to where I'm supposed to be. But I just want to be a little selfish today. Or rather, maybe I just want to see if I still have the guts to say I want to be selfish at all. Seems like I'm not on your people I don't like list. Of course not. I'm really happy about all the decisions I made today, especially asking you to help. I'm pretty confident I could have escaped without a problem just on my own, but it wouldn't have been this much fun. As a reward and token of my gratitude, you're my only audience today. And I'm honored. The Queen. When did people start thinking of me like that? You're really different from how you are in movies. Of course, work is work. It's different. Actually, sometimes I also wonder if I've gone too far. Maybe this version of myself that you see today is just a facade for self-comfort. I'm 1 year older now, but it feels like nothing's changed. Sometimes staying the same is just as important. Guess you're right. Hope I'll have the courage to be this selfish on my next birthday. And of course, I'll need your help then again. The wind's picking up. Let's head down. The next stop, and also our last stop today, will be Reverb Arena. Quite the destination. Wait a minute. I've never been here. I haven't even been here for a quest. Well, no, I was here for an event quest. But that doesn't count. Is this really the first time we see this place? Do not enter. I just got an achievement. Fair enough. Interesting. Look at these bamboo over. Look, those bamboo over there seem to be doing something fun. Did you bring a translator? Now that everyone's here, it's about time to begin. Hereby announce that the monthly Astrid Yao impression competition has officially begun. Impression of who? So it's real. I read about this on internet, but I didn't think the participants would all be bamboo. Well, the participants were all human, but they couldn't make it. Apparently, they all went to Luminia Square for a meetup event. So they send bamboo to represent them. Contestants, do your best for your master's glory. Let's begin with contestant number 1. It's showtime. Anna! That was perfect. What's he even trying to do? You didn't get it? It was clearly doing an impression of Astrid Yao doing a bamboo oh my god. So if I were to imitate a bamboo, I'd sound like this. And a competitive opponent has appeared, but contestant number 1 is still winning after all. No one underestimates the bamboo impressions better than me. What airy is the point of judging a bamboo on a bamboo impression? Next up, contestant number 2. They'll be imitating Astrid Yao's pose from her concert poster, hugging her knees in solitude. Look, contestant number 2 is bending over. Now it's standing up. Wait a minute. Where's the knee-hugging pose in all this? I don't have knees. What a critical mistake. Pretty Boo's choice of poster sealed its fate. If it had chosen a lying down pose, it wouldn't have lost so badly. Now for a final contestant. Number 3, Style Boo. Today, they're doing the impression of, oh my, it's perfect. The classic Astrid Yao outfit. Red, white, black, and yellow. Flawless. Yeah, the only thing that's similar are the colors. Wait. Can I enter this competition? Look at me, I'm wearing the same colors today. Clastra Astrid Yao style. A new challenger appears. And yes, your outfit matches the criteria. Now I hereby announce the top 3 winners of today's competition. 3rd place, contestant number 1. 2nd place, our human contestant. And 1st place, contestant number 3. Wait, hold on. Why did I only get 2nd place? This must be rigged. Let me explain. I tell you with my professional and expert judgment. In terms of physique, you and contestant number 3 are practically identical. But contestant number 3 scored 99 points and you only got 98. Identical in physique? And you lost 2 points because of your sunglasses. Astrid Yao doesn't wear sunglasses on that poster. Nor on her album covers. And not on the car's trunk either. In the trunk? It was a scene for a movie. Well, it's just the sunglasses. I guess if I take them off, I'll win, right? Determined to claim victory, Astra dramatically removes her sunglasses.
So, what's the score now?
Now,
The whole of New Eridu knows you ran away.
Oh, there's Evelyn.
That voice.
Didn't we agree you'd stay low-key and wear disguises? And yet you've just gone and thrown away what little disguise you bothered with. Well, it wasn't very effective anyway.
Eve, what are you doing here?
Oh, they really do
I should
color
be
Eve.
asking you that. The whole company is looking for you, and the gossip online is blowing up. All I got from you was, I'm heading to Reverb Arena with my online friend, and then you disappeared. Huh. You must be that online friend.
You don't seem happy.
Yep, that's me. Currently ranked #1 on Chaotic Fried Rice's best online buddies list.
Likewise. I'm Evelyn, Astra's manager and bodyguard. We need
Oh,
to
she's
be on the
manager
same
too.
page for what's happened today. Astra's outing was a planned work event.
It wasn't a work event. I simply ditched work. I already told her.
All right. Then just remember, Astra left because of a personal emergency.
I also mentioned that I ran away just because I didn't want to perform for the bigwigs at Tops.
You... You really don't know how to hold back, do you?
Nope.
Okay, fine. Let's head back first. The car's parked over there. I'll take care of the rest later.
I don't want to go back, Eve. Not today.
It's her birthday.
It was my fault. I should have been there for you. But you still need to go back and give everyone an explanation. Not just to the company, but also to your fans. They're still waiting for you at Lumina Square. Are they also...
It's crazy
people
that
who
there's
were
no lip
employed?
flaps.
Fine. Let's go back. I gotta go, Belle. Thank you for keeping me company today. I'll remember it forever. Bye.
Goodbye and happy birthday.
Goodbye. And happy birthday.
Please wait. There's still a few things I'd like to discuss with you.
It's to keep everything a secret, right? Don't worry. You don't have to tell me that. I know what to do. Even if just for Astra's sake.
Yes, we need to keep it secret. But there's another thing. Thank you. I also want to thank you. I realized she was a little off this morning, but I had a special assignment as well, so I had to leave after dropping her off at the cinema. I planned to make it up to her after the event with a proper birthday celebration. But the next thing I know, I get a message saying she's heading to Reverb Arena. Lucky you were there for her. She's in a much better mood than she was earlier today. You've done what I couldn't. Thank you.
No need to thank me. I'm really happy to get this chance to spend time with her. I'll definitely treasure the memories we made today.
Belle has lip flaps, Evelyn doesn't, Astra doesn't. I don't
Everything we
understand
talk
why.
about has to stay secret.
What secret?
Oh, why did you come back? Get in the car.
Just one sec! One sec, okay? There's something I forgot to tell Belle. I still owe you a signed poster. I'll remember. No, next time, I'll bring you an even bigger gift. Just wait.
In the end, Astra left with Evelyn, but who knows, maybe one day you'll see them again. Saba. Ooh. I want to do that one so badly. Wait, I have to do another special episode? Or is this the end of the current one? Please tell me it's just the end of the current one. Also, I didn't realize that there was not very much left to Astra's. Astra's show is about to start. Do you want to watch it together? I'm coming. I'm excited. No, it's another special episode. And it's for Astra. On a normal, ordinary morning, Wise sits in front of the TV with the kind of tension you'd expect in a battle within the Hollow. Familiar voice comes from the TV.
Starloop is an important place to me. I hope my own concert
God damn it.
also has that kind of power. Starloop is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist who inspired my music, Mr. Yoranda Winter.
Astra! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be? A tribute to Mr. De Winter?
Also, I need to turn up the sound because I think I lowered it.
Probably something like the astronomical moment. As we enter the new year, I hope everyone will be able to grasp their own moments of happiness.
Oh, sounds like you're hinting at something. Have you managed to grasp your own happiness recently, Astra? Got any news to share with us?
What a sneaky question. I've been fortunate to have happiness on my side all along, and that's why I want to share this feeling with everyone in New Eridu through my music. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Starloop Tower.
Buying tickets. You ready, Fairy? Act immediately at my command.
Affirmative. Once I receive your command, I'll hack into the system and secure the tickets. Master, I have a report of workplace abuse. Please address it promptly. The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
Jesus, Fairy.
Wait, what do you mean workplace abuse? We're a family here.
Understood. Searching. 12 types of workplace gaslighting to be aware of. Now, here are the results.
Uh-oh.
Number 1. Create a
Oh, God.
Anby-Like environment. Employers looking to exploit you will tell you, we're a family, in order to manipulate you into complying with unreasonable demands.
You tattletale AI. Remember that master of yours is my sister. Come on, Belle. Help me convince Fairy. These tickets are nearly impossible to score. Pretty please?
All right, Fairy. Name your price. Would you do it for more electricity?
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing the positions and hierarchy of all staff. Clearly, Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangboo01, EOS. Second Assistant is Bangboo06. Third Assistant is Bangboo18.
Fairy. That's just mean.
Why is this important too?
Don't be so mean, Fairy. Wise is important to me, you know? He may not be as important as Eos, but surely Wise still outranks Lil Six.
Information updated. Master's Supreme Assistant is... First Assistant is Bangboo01, EOS. Second Assistant is... Wise.
Fine. If that's what it takes to score the tickets. Wait, the tickets. They're on sale already. Fairy, now!
Affirmative. Ticketing platform hacked. Remaining tickets. 0. Mission failed.
What? Poor Wise.
Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 181 milliseconds earlier. Such a shame, Second Assistant.
I won't get to see Astra. Belle's seen Astra so many times already. Is this what they call protagonist privilege?
Yes.
Yep, that's right.
Belle, did you team up with Fairy behind my back?
No way. I would never.
I officially became the second assistant and still no tickets. This sucks.
I have detected a commission on Internaut offering generous pay and added it to your schedule. Please check with Second Assistant for details.
You said no, but you're bossing me around already.
When did you get so close to Fairy with a thoughtful little AI? It's just I'm just an afterthought, huh? No one could replace you. No way. No one could be better than you. You're the best, Wise. Now I can't keep pretending to be angry, but I still didn't manage to buy those tickets. Belle, please ask Astra for tickets. No, that wouldn't do. Oh, I really want to go to the concert. How about checking out scalper tickets? There must be some on internet. Scalper tickets are so expensive. Even though I really like Astra, maybe just listening to the album will do. Spending several times more money, it's just... Let's buy it. Isn't there a commission? Money is earned to be spent at times like this. Gotta make sure my brother gets to go to the venue. So sweet of you, Belle. Though I ended up becoming the second assistant without even managing to buy that ticket. That really wasn't worth it. Anyway, there's a mission on the schedule. Go check it out. And I, your sister, is off to earn some money. Before that... I forgot that I dropped the volume. And I needed to replace it. Oh, my restream broke again. God damn, restream. Stop doing that. Fix your shit.
Huh? The client must be nearby. What the?
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you. We have another spectator. What's a Bang-Boo doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle. I had no idea it was your internet commission.
Belle? In a Bang-Boo? Oh, you're so cute!
That is adorable.
This could be a problem. What do I do?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Relax. No need to worry. I'm a legendary proxy after all. I won't let anything happen to you.
It's not the hollow I'm worried about. I'm just wondering, should I punish you a little?
Excuse
We've
me?
known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity.
It has not been that
I
long.
never truly knew you.
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Oh, you do. But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise. Of all the proxies on Internet, you're the one who's joining me on this. I knew it. Fate really does favor me. I'm sure today's treasure hunt will go well.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
Also, her lip flaps are in now, so that's good.
That record sold like hotcakes. It's hard to believe it was a fake.
Big corporations will do anything for profit. That record is actually just a ripped compilation of Yoran's classic songs. It's totally different from what I heard live. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store. At that time, Yoran had left his agency and, because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, not long ago, rumors of a bootleg recording appeared on internet. The essence of that day was incredibly pure. Yoran was in top form, too. As we talked, he just started improvising. He interacted with the fans so naturally. That feeling of everyone singing along and the sensation of collective harmony we shared can't be put into words. It was almost like we had summoned something truly extraordinary.
Aw, I'm so jealous. I've never experienced something like that before.
It's better that you haven't. The first song to touch your heart should be one of mine. But after witnessing that performance, I came to a realization. Something clicked inside me. It felt like fate tapping me on the shoulder. I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Seems like this record really means a lot to you, Astra. Belle, log out of EOS now. I have to be the proxy who finds this record.
Why? Stop shaking me! Let go! Eos is getting dizzy!
Oh, you two are just so adorable! Fighting inside a bamboo.
It is very adorable.
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Please lead the way, legendary proxy.
The control room is just ahead. Follow me!
Catch the rhythm. Wow! That thing over there. Could it be? Catch the rhythm.
Exploration journal. I knew today would go smoothly. Recently dug up an old comment from Paranormal Site a few years back. Weren't there rumors back then that only truly great music would summon the marionettes of the Ballet Twins? Someone with the ID named Sofa Cushions Potato Chips, who claimed to have a bootleg recording of Yoran. She was very confident. The album is a true musical masterpiece and will definitely attract Marionette. Eager to try it out, she then signed up for a paranormal investigation at the Ballet Twins. After that, she disappeared without a trace. According to one of the explorers, they were playing Yoran's song at the time, but they had never heard it before. I remember during their improv, Yoran jokingly said, "Sometimes you may find miracles when digging around between the sofa cushions." If my guess is correct, they were there that day, just like me and the album she played. It's very likely to be that legendary album. That's right. This was the base of the paranormal exploration team. I knew we'd find something here. The log notes that 3 people left the team, and the next exploration target is the collapsed gallery. I remember it. Yeah, I have a feeling that we'll definitely find something today. Also, this is a little too loud. I think I had it at 6 before, so I'll put that at 6.
Thank you. I would have been so lost without your help.
Then, could you autograph,
Please stay close to me.
Got it. I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
You won't even let me say a single word to Astra, huh?
Someone left graffiti on the corner of the wall. The lights are all out. So scary. I think I heard singing. I wonder if it's something left by the paranormal exploration team. If I get the chance, I'd like to hear Marionette singing. I wonder what an ethereal song would sound like.
External memory unit. For a bamboo. So we try reading it. Open your mouth. Ah. They don't have mouths. Data has been retrieved. It really is a bamboo from paranormal exploration. After leaving the gallery, they went to the pantry and then came back. It's a bit strange. Let's take a look.
Catch the rhythm.
The bamboo's moving pretty fast. Almost like it's running away.
Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? The monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay. Wait, huh? Catch the rhythm. I suddenly feel really worried. Will the exploration team be okay?
Inside this folder, I hope it's not bad news. I just want everyone on the exploration team to be okay. There's a letter. It's from them. They had time to leave a message. It should mean they're okay. To the adventurers who found this album, please rest assured I have safely escaped. The flickering lights here are truly terrifying, but following my instructions you can get out of here too. It's a pity I have to leave Yoran's recording behind, but there's no helping it, so everyone can escape. Marionette looks really scary, but anyone who likes Yoran's music can't be a bad person. As long as this album is played, even the ethereals will calm down, as if they are really taking it in. Take this opportunity to run to the gallery downstairs. I left the hollow data storage unit there. Hope you get out successfully. I can finally relax, seeing my safely escape under protection of Johan's music. Wait a minute, does that mean... unofficially recorded album, secretly recorded by a fan during a fan meeting. By a twist of fate, this became the last semi-public recording of Yoran, never officially released or leaked. It has since become a legendary album among music enthusiasts, hailed as Johan's legacy. Found it. This is it. It really exists. Ah, I'm so happy. Oh, wow. Can I make a small request? Can I ask you to sign an autograph for my brother? Is that all? Of course, no problem. It must be written to my dearest Wise. Has to be better than the one for Belle. Oops, I suddenly realized. Let's get out of here first. And we buy a pen and I can sign whatever you want. Oh, Wise.
Finally found it!
Gotcha.
Oh,
Ow, 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 ow.
hello, Evelyn.
Got me.
Miss Yao. Let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot. There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay?
That's adorable. Astra gets in the car and stretches out. A constant nagging noise draws her attention. On a second glance, she sees a man on the car's video phone, shouting angrily. Evelyn presses the mute button casually. With the sound cut off, the man's angry expressions look even more ridiculous.
What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the show. I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just give me the orders. There's no need to put yourself at risk.
Eve, are you angry?
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Oh, don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's legacy work, the legendary secret record. I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the agency, he held a small fan meetup in a music store. I was there, and so young at the time. I never thought I'd find a recording from that day. It's all thanks to the proxies. I definitely would have gotten lost without them.
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about these random proxies you found on Internet? Who they really are, what their motives might be, or if they can be trusted?
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before. I told you about them. The siblings who run the video store on 6th Street. What?
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. Why bother making a formal Internet post?
True. I was just being stubborn out of habit. Sorry, I was wrong.
But they've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a bamboo to handle commissions. That means your friends are pretty careful and dependable. That's reassuring. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy. Let me think about where to station them.
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with compliments. For other people, that is. Wait, you're not planning to run a background check on them, are you?
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off.
So then, what gave me away this time?
You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internaut. Pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the hollow.
Aw, I thought my plan was flawless. You're so sharp, Eve. Before you were a manager, were you a detective? Or a pubsec officer?
Not exactly, but close enough.
Pretty sure she was an assassin.
So secretive. If you tell me, I promise I won't run off next time. I swear.
A professional spy.
Huh? Hang on. A professional spy. That's so cool!
I mean,
it sounds like the perfect inspiration for a song!
close to what I was thinking.
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New Year's concert?
Huh? Is that not allowed?
So, how's the concert showstopper coming along? Today's the production deadline.
Not good.
Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Yes? Today's just the official deadline, and I know you've prepared plenty of fallback deadlines.
That's not the point.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. But there's no piano here. Can you help me, Eve?
I don't sing, you know that.
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this.
You may not sing, but you're good at humming.
Oh, wow.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
Evelyn swiftly reaches out a hand to press firmly onto Astra's shoulder, using her body weight to press her down into the small gap between her seat and the floor.
What's wrong?
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome followers.
I'm pretty sure I understand her kit too.
You think hiding in a hollow will make everything fine?
I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow. It shouldn't be far. Follow me.
Where are you running off to, Astro?
I am your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking to me yet. Don't even try.
Watch out!
Alright, I'll take the mic.
my way! The intel was right. You really can fight.
So unprofessional.
So this is where your true strength lies. I knew you were just a talentless company puppet.
Shut it! Is a strong offense. Precision strike?
Eva, you alright? I'm fine, but we can't let her guard down just yet. You guys take Miss Yao back. Right. What about you, Eve? Aren't you coming? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Something that bothers me. I have to thoroughly investigate the goal of those attackers. Miss Yao, you should take the car back first. I will be there shortly. But, oh, I see. You must have your reasons. Then I'll head back first. Eve, make sure you come back safely. I will. Evelyn, watching Astra leave safely, lets out a sigh of relief. The assaulters mentioned some intelligence. Yao's clearly being followed somehow. Position must have been leaked. Besides, who else could it be? Thankfully, they're quite unprofessional. When we fought just now, they didn't even realize that I knocked their communicator off. As long as I find the comms, I can find out who's behind those attackers. Also, how exactly did Yao's schedule get leaked? Found it. It's completely wiped, so this is why they're not worried about losing the communicator. Like they said, no data can be completely erased. Guess it's time to meet an old friend. Secret code is... oh, I remember. It's the payphone on 6th Street. After all these years, she's the only one who successfully hid her identity after leaving the organization. I shouldn't disturb her. But this matter concerns Miss Yao's safety. I need to find that payphone quickly. Secret code to the nursery rhyme: 1155-665-4433-221. The old payphone let out a series of dial tones before falling into silence. Evelyn waited until finally a voice came through on the other end of the line. Hey, I never thought you'd call. What's up? I need your help. Oh, that's rare. Is a mission you can't handle? Go ahead, tell me what I can help with. Can we meet? Meet? Fine, since I promised to help you, I'll help you to the end. From where you are, can you see that Tin Man's beverage shop? Yep. Turn left at the intersection and walk straight. There's a good spot for us to rendezvous. You'll know it when you see it. Wait for me. I'll be there in 10 minutes. It's just 10 minutes. Maybe we'll take a walk around the area? I also need to keep an eye out for any suspicious people. I'm a bit sleepy. Please get me a cup of coffee. Dear guest, coffee is not just a tool to keep you awake. It has its own mission. Oh? The aroma of coffee is meant to relax people, while its bitterness is the true taste of life. As someone who doesn't like coffee, it does not help me relax. The aroma makes me want to wallow in despair. A cup of good coffee is actually a conversation with one's innermost thoughts. I see, I've underestimated the meaning of coffee. Not many people know to slow down and savor it. I hope this cup of coffee brings you a moment of peace. Seems like a master barista. deeply passionate about coffee. Not suspicious at all. Quite the skillful technique. Didn't expect there to be such an excellent coffee shop hidden here. Of course, 6th Street is full of hidden gems. Hope you'll visit often in the future. Just as I expected. Thank you for the coffee. It's about time to head to the rendezvous point. Oh, could I not talk? Could I only choose with one? Oh, okay. Do you still have Ash's album? It was already sold out a few days ago. I'm really sorry, but I've already contacted the supplier and it will be restocked soon. So that very nice. You seem happy despite not getting the album you wanted. I was just asking. How about you come back in a few days to check in? I really like Astra's music too. She will soon hold her own solo concert at Starloop, and a new single is said to have an upcoming release. She's both talented and diligent, and a one-of-a-kind singer. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I agree. The remodeling shop. You can trust my mods, dear customer. Sure, if I need anything next time, I'll come to you. Great, I hope that one day you'll become a regular. Inky! Such a vigilant kitty. Meow. Used to be like you too, but there's really no need for that. You're beloved by many. Meow. Meow. Oh my god. Evelyn also meows. Speaking of which, this place looks a bit familiar. Seems like there used to be a store here. Do you know about it? Meow. So you don't know. Evelyn, do you talk cat? Siblings at the video store. I'll have to investigate them thoroughly. Becoming such an outstanding proxy at such a young age. I don't think things are so simple with them. What exactly is their purpose in trying to get close with Miss Yao? Hope they have no ulterior motives. Yao is too trusting of others. Can't help but worry. Howl smells something unfamiliar and wakes up with a howl. There's a poster of Miss Yao here too. Woof woof. Huh? Where's your master? Woof woof. I see, you are your own master. Woof woof. Woof woof. Oh, no, just the ball. Tum Tum's not here. Should be one at Lumia too, right? I think Miss Yao really wants to have these noodles. One at Lumia is a branch, but this is the main store. I see the two store owners also look quite alike. Of course, my son looks like me, and the noodles are like mine too. Wait a minute. Son? That's not what I heard before. I got different information last time. Chain convenience store seems to be promoting fruit candies. Sometimes when you get busy, you really need something sweet to relieve the stress. True. And that's the last person. Because you don't count. I'm watching you. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Random person. This place, I see now. As expected, it's the kind of place that's perfect for getting in contact. Street is really something. It's a good street. Let's wait for her here. Waiting, a girl in a hoodie with the hood pulled down low pokes Evelyn on the shoulder.
Long time no see. You seem to be doing well for yourself.
Oh, hey, it's Rain.
Same for you. Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data in it? Even fragments would help.
Let me see.
The girl hooks up a communicator to a portable laptop. After rebooting it a few times, pop! The communicator emits a puff of smoke. The answer was no.
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. That's some really advanced tech. What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
Did you get any useful intel?
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate. Don't let anyone find out and the rest is gone.
Fugue.
Fugue? What does that mean? Forget it. I don't need to know. As long as you get it.
Can you see who sent that encrypted message?
Only the encrypted IP address. Let me trace it. Yeah, here we go. 192.453.18.300. Your look says it all. Is this bad news for you?
No, it's not bad news for me. But it's very bad for the person I'm trying to protect.
Wow, you really have been doing well.
Oh, what makes you say that all of a sudden?
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm kinda jealous. I still work alone. I've made some interesting friends too, but they've saved me a couple of times, so I feel like I owe them, and it's kind of embarrassing. Otherwise, if I teamed up with them, we'd probably be unstoppable.
Huh.
True.
I'm a bit intrigued that you think so highly of them.
They're pretty famous on internet. The name is Faithin. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them. Tell them you know me. Might even get a discount.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried. I hope it's useful.
Very useful. You haven't changed. Still as reliable as ever.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then. I'll see you next time. And who knows when that might be.
Take care of yourself out there. But you've always been so cautious. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, what name do you go by now?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
Evelyn. That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy. I go by Rain now.
Nice to meet you, Rain.
She smiles at Evelyn and leaves. As she watches her go, she thinks to herself, Rain. That's a beautiful name too. I agree, I also liked it back when we first met. On her way back to Astra, Evelyn can't help but think about the IP address. It's an internal company IP, which means that the person who leaked Astra... something. Later at the observation deck.
Miss Yao.
Fuck.
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that attacked us was indeed affiliated with Fugue.
Are they targeting the company or me?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran de Winter's record. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to have recruited irrational fanatics for the job.
How did they find out so fast? I literally just found that record in the hollow.
Your movements are always watched. Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm. Even those close
Not
to
wrong.
you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think. That's why we must be extra cautious.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you. You just need to stay true to your heart.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue and Odium. My music is just my music. If only the world were really that simple.
If only.
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea, but you're the one who will bear the bad reputation for it. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing powers.
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter, wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me, or turned into terrible monsters. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived. Even though I knew my life had been bought with someone else's. The person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." I knew I should stay strong, but I just couldn't manage. At that very moment, the shelter's old speaker started playing a song. Turns out, that song was Yoran's. Without me noticing, the melody somehow melted away all my fears and loneliness. Tears fell, but they weren't sad tears. They were tears that cheered me up and helped me face the future with a smile on my face. I wiped those tears and realized it wasn't just me. Everyone who'd heard it rediscovered a connection between hearts after painful loss. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power that music has to deeply captivate the human heart. Every era needs its own songstress. People place all of their hopes in her, and she must bring them hope. If every heart is a lonely note, then I hope my voice can weave the staff lines of our times. Open the curtain, so hearts have no more divides. Let everybody's voice be heard, echoed, resonated, and stitched together into the most powerful melody in New Eridu.
Carefully putting Yoran's record away, Astra strokes the control panel a few times as if playing an instrument in silence. The curtain of Starloop Tower slowly begins to lift. A dreamscape quietly unfolds, floating in the night sky and welcoming the starlight in the distant beyond.
Music is magic.
True. Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
Beautiful smiles. Loved it. An excited yowl punches through the tranquil the silence of rolling around on the bed.
Belle! It's Astra! Wait, no, it's that manager lady from last time. She sent us an invite!
Great voice
Starting
acting,
today,
Wise.
We're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! And there's even one for EOS! Is this how it feels to get the VIP treatment?
Now I can enjoy New Year's without crying over not having a ticket!
Years of my free labor for Belle is finally paying off.
Oh my
Protecting the
god.
world's lost city can wait until after
These
the
two
concert.
really nailed the
Astra
VA
is
work
amazing.
there.
I don't get why some people online would hate on her.
Haters dissing her online? What are they saying? Fairy, can you look it up?
As of today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment, New Year's concert, Discussions related to Astra Yao have consistently dominated the top trending searches, accumulating 8.26 million views. Negative opinions about Astra Yao account for 14% of all traffic, mainly focusing on the following points. Number 1. She's ugly.
That's going too far.
Damn.
Beauty might be subjective, but calling Astra ugly is ridiculous. We can't let them get away with this. Let's fight back.
Understood. 173,900.
No. No.
Full-scale attack against all comments.
Don't do that. Come on. Yes. The first one.
Hang on. Isn't that basically using superpowers for evil? We can't do that.
Understood. 173,924 accounts have been deactivated. Comments have been deleted.
Don't be so strict, Belle. I think Fairy is right. When you can't speak truth to power, it's okay to use a few tricks here and there.
Agreed. By employing such measures strategically, Fairy can help Master become a god in New Eridu.
This is starting to sound like a villain arc. We're proxies. We must stick to justice, or we'll lose ourselves.
Fine, you're right. For a few seconds, I felt like I had all of New Eridu under my control. Scary. Wait, weren't we talking about Astra? Where did we go off topic?
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran de Winter. For instance, De Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than just an idol propped up by Capital.
Oh my
How
god,
dare
that
she try to ride on that legacy?
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's taken up De Winter's mantle. In fact, her musical achievements are right on par.
No point in comparing the two. They're both amazing. If Mr. De Winter had listened to Astra's songs, I'm sure he'd have been a fan too.
Haters are gonna hate. They just have a chip on their
True.
shoulder or something. It's either
Haters
this
gonna
or
hate.
some other dumb reason like those "she's ugly" comments. And that's why we should refute them firmly.
It wouldn't be good if we caused trouble for Astra and Evelyn. Fandom feuds can affect public perception. Astra's been famous a long time. I'm sure they can handle it.
You're too kind, Belle. I'm still worried, though. Is it really okay if we don't do anything?
And just like that, you spend the entire day following posts about Astra on the internet. This is the price of stardom. How does Astra handle this endless negativity? At last, the day of the concert. Today is the concert. From now on, down to the millisecond, we must enter 2 hours in advance. Traffic's good, weather's good, and the invitation is in my pocket. Belle, are you ready? Can we head out? I can feel the boiling passion already. Let's head out. Eyes, you're so impatient. There's plenty of time. I can feel the boiling passion. It's good to leave early. Starloop Towers downtown, city center. So just the journey there will take us quite a bit of time. So you also think so, Belle? I know I'm being impatient, but I really want to get there early. It's great that you understand how I feel. Hey, new location. Very pretty. So this is the legendary Starloop Tower. Like, even the glow sticks are designed to match Starloop. Astra is so thoughtful. Astronomical light stick. I'm so happy I can spend the new year with Belle and Astra. Your jaw is on the floor. Why does you look so funny? I gotta take a picture. Sure, let's take one then. Though, I've already set AOS to real-time recording mode. Everything that happens today, every minute and second, I'll make sure to record it all. Spending New Year with Belle and Wise, must record it all. AOS wants to be in the shot too. Can we ask someone for help? Aw, poor AOS. Astra, what a queen she is. I wonder if she'll get annoyed if I ask her to sign my album later. That's a common misconception. The company just uses the queen as a way to package her and establish an interesting character for her. Of course, it's also related to her professionalism on the stage. She's super cute in real life. Yeah, she's really super cute. She's friendly and down to earth. Yep, that's exactly it. Too bad I actually like a prideful and aloof kind more. Seeing the other person walk away, the girl seems a little down. How about asking her to help take a picture? But I think Astra's super cute like that already. But it's nice to have at least one person who agrees. Would you mind taking a group photo for us? You must be an astronaut too. I know it because you arrived early, just like me. Got it. Leave it to me. Astronaut? Your photography skills are amazing. You made Eos look cute, and Belle looks great too. Much better than the photos I take. Looks like we found the right person. Of course, I've collected quite a few of Astra's photos. I'm real good at photographing people. How did the bot get through my bands? My word bands? Oh, I see how they got through it. That is nasty work. These bots are getting crazy. Moving on. Just as you're looking through the photos you've taken, Astra's manager, Evelyn, strides over to you too.
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. My apologies for missing the chance to thank you both in person last time. Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed guests. Or should I say, Faithin.
What now?
Huh? What now? I don't really follow what you're saying.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then, how did you...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a bamboo isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a hollow? The only one capable of that level of in-hollow communication is the legendary proxy, Faithin. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that bamboo. As long as you're skilled enough at impersonating a bamboo, you don't have anything to worry about.
Guess I'll have to get more tips from Eos on how to be a cute bamboo.
Honestly, Belle, you're already a pro at being a cute bamboo. If you get any better, it might be a bit too much. From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that in Eos's body.
I strongly agree.
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help. I hope we can continue working together. Given her position, she needs all kinds of talented individuals to...
Talented individuals? And these two are?
Mr. Hobson, what brings you here in person? These two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and Wise. Allow me to introduce the Chief Governance Officer of Odium Entertainment Group, Mr. Hobson.
Guests of Miss Yao? You both seem so young and promising. May I ask which business you're associated with?
We run a video store on 6th Street.
I see. Well, Evelyn, since Miss Yao's esteemed guests are here, why don't you go attend to them?
But what about the security?
I'll handle it.
Understood. All right, dear guests, please follow me.
Sus. Evelyn guides you through Starloop Tower, giving you a bird's eye view of the entire skyline. It's stunning, but you feel a pair of piercing eyes fixed on you the whole time.
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us. It's a bit unnerving.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track. Hobson, I mean, Mr. Hobson, is naturally a very meticulous person.
So, what's so special about today's performance?
That's a secret. Just sit tight and wait for Astra's big surprise.
He's glaring at us again. So intense. It must be tough working under someone like him.
Not at all. In fact, I don't work for him. I serve Miss Yao.
He even asked where we worked. When I told him it was just a small business, his expression went completely cold. Honestly, it was pretty intimidating.
If you had told him you were Phaethon, you might have gotten a big smile out of him. For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention. It's practically a survival skill for someone in his position.
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then she's technically above him.
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on anyone. With all that talent, she never sees herself as special. That's why she's so precious. To be honest, before meeting her, I didn't think someone like her actually existed. At first, I kept waiting for her to show her true colors.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a facade and was genuinely such a pure person?
Is it just me, or is anyone else worried that Astra might get hurt by being her genuine self?
I won't let that happen.
Evelyn turns her face slightly. It's not like she isn't saying this to anyone else. Or it's like she's saying... It's like she isn't saying this to anyone else, but softly reassuring. Herself? Is that what it said? Yeah. Speaking of surprises, Eve. A familiar voice comes rushing in her direction.
Eve, help! Belle, Wise, you're here too!
What happened?
I just got scolded by the music director. Oh, he was furious. It was terrifying.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along? You've blown through 20 deadlines we set for you, and today is the absolute final submission day.
Huh? Well, I can't just put out something ordinary for everyone, right? Once inspiration hits, it'll be fine.
So, until inspiration hits, you need me to take on the director?
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Now's the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sorry, but that monster's outside my jurisdiction.
Oh, how could you?
This kind of back and forth feels oddly familiar, doesn't it, Wise?
Totally. Conversations like that happen every day between an unreliable sister and her sharp, capable brother.
Evelyn, stop covering for her. She doesn't have anything ready. Not a single piece. What are we supposed to do for the final song? Improvise? Huh?
Uh-oh. Faced with the enraged director's outburst, Astra grabs Belle and Weiss with her hands and runs without hesitation. Evelyn follows closely behind, letting out a wry smile. Work always comes with unexpected crises beyond one's job description. After a close game of hide-and-seek, the enraged supervisor loses track of their target. Evelyn leads everyone to hide in shadows as she watches the supervisor leave.
What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
That's a good question.
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh, you're... Astra, meet the special guest the company invited for your concert.
Lady De Winter! It's really you! I can't believe you're actually here! Having you listen to my performance in person, it feels like...
Please, just call me Tessa. Ah, so this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all, but would you mind if I borrowed it for a moment? Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on Yoran De Winter's legacy. I'm truly sorry to say this, but to me, no one will ever replace Yoran.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, I never, ever could have made it this far. Oh, right. I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this performance, and I heard the company finally got your approval. I'm truly honored.
Pay tribute?
Uh-oh.
Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your own work would be more than enough. Yoran, he belongs to the past now.
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop Tower has been my dream for as long as I can remember.
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
After wishing Astra a successful performance, Lady De Winter leaves. The VIP room offers the best view and is usually reserved for special guests, to prevent company staff from interfering. I booked it under Astra's name. Was it really just a coincidence that Lady De Winter was here just now? Could there other insider in the company really be? The best way to dispel suspicion is to uncover the truth. Yeah, I did think it would let me leave. I could probably try, but there's no point, I think. Where are you going? The performance is about to start. Is it just my imagination, or does something seem to be weighing on your mind? I've just been with our two guests all this time, and there's still a lot of work to go over again. Eve is so serious. Actually, there won't be any issues even if you don't go over it again. How about you leave that and come backstage with me instead? Just kidding. The only reason I can focus on my creative career is because you've been helping me with all those troublesome tasks. So let's go with your plan. Yeah. You go ahead with your work. I'll play with Bella and the others for a bit and then head backstage. The director may not have calmed down yet, so we better not go too early. Alright, see you tonight. Okay. Evelyn heads off in the direction of Lady De Winter went. She's so fast. I thought I could catch up with her even though I was delayed. There wasn't a food cart here when we came up earlier, was there? Could be a lead left by Foog? As expected. Already conducted a thorough inspection of all the VIP guest items for the concert beforehand. This note must have been slipped in not long ago. Radiant and dazzling, though not pure gold, it illuminates the world. It's a code, and the answer seems related to a golden object, but the entire star loop is resplendent with gold. Seems there's quite a few places that need to be checked. Gold record sculpture. It's a famous music award. Carefully examine the sculpture. There's a total of 8 discs and they don't seem to be anything special. The sculpture almost perfectly fits the riddle. Wait, could it be? Is the answer the number 8? Ash's concert also starts at 8. This can't be a coincidence. I'm almost certain the first clue is the number 8. There's nothing else nearby that matches. Are just ordinary decorations. Better check downstairs. Why are the leaves of this plant tied in a knot? Looks like I was right. This is a secret message they left. She unraveled the tangled plant leaves, revealing the word landing carved into them. Could it be that Foog's planned operation is to sabotage today's New Year's concert? When you contacted me before, you were always vague. Was that just to delay letting me know until now? This is bad, although Odium has made extra preparations to guard against Foog. Hobson and the others. I'll check everything again before notifying Hobson. Let's see if there are any other clues. I should investigate further. So that's gold plated. Code clearly says an object that shines like gold but isn't gold. Push hard on the passage door and find that it is locked. Good. It can only be opened through a remote control from the main control room. This would give Foog's people a hard time if they try anything. You need to double check the security facilities in other areas. After entering the administrator's password and connecting to the camera's control panel. Cameras are all fine. No suspicious individuals spotted. Speaking of suspicious, I probably seem like the most suspicious one. Hobson has deliberately sent me away when Bell and Wise were around. He's probably already wary of me. As expected of an old fox from Odium, he's no easy opponent. Despite his suspicions, he has yet to revoke my admin privileges. That means that's all he's got. No way I can fully entrust Yao's safety to the company. Radiant, dazzling, though not pure gold, illuminates the world. Miss Yao may not be made of gold, but she shines just like it. I've been keeping things from her. What does that make me? I had an opportunity in the private room just now, and I let it slip through my fingers again. This poster must be hiding a clue. As expected, the word upstairs is vaguely visible in the dark part of the poster. Could it be referring to the atrium?
The clue from the coded message points to 8 p.m. Atrium Landing. Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me until the last moment. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant another mole in Odium. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, the other one is ready to step in as a backup. Whoever made these arrangements is certainly a capable individual. I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. His people should be enough to handle it. There's still time. If I set up everything before Fugue arrives, I can block them off. I need to confirm the identity of the other mole as soon as possible.
At that moment, the communicator buzzed.
Mr. Hobson.
There's a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately. Where are you?
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered quite a few Fugue-related leads.
Oh, related to Fugue, you say? That's unexpected. Where are you right now?
It's a little hard to describe, so... If my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this opportunity to draw him and his men to the atrium. That way we can block Fugue's attack. Why don't we meet in the atrium?
The atrium? All right, I'll wait for you there.
After ending the call, Evelyn exhales deeply.
Finally. I can't hide it any longer. It's time to reveal the truth. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with the issue at hand first. As for who the other mole is, I'll have to play it by ear.
The beginning of the concert creeps quietly closer. Evelyn takes a deep breath and heads towards the atrium. We can't go too hard on Hobson and his crew. We still need them to hold off Fugue. When they start fighting, we'll have time to figure out what the mole is plotting.
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our company 2 years ago on Monica's recommendation. Very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you, is it? Shields Green. An elite spy from the organization infiltrating the inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. How unsettling.
Shields Green? Is that actually her real name?
Immediately. Wouldn't you agree?
Is this order from Miss Yao?
You don't actually think that woman has free will, do you? Like I said earlier, she's nothing more than a valuable asset of our company. There's no place for her input in the company's decisions.
I'm the one who has no place here.
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still, I can't help but doubt. I can't help but be suspicious. I just had to ask. Even under the sunlight, what crawls out of the darkness is still just a shadow. You're not wrong. I am, in fact, a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it. Good, that saves me a lot of trouble.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted within Odium.
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue would gamble everything against Odium on me alone? I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope of their strategy. What we should be doing now is
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just faking it. As for your intel, how can anyone know if it's legit or a trap?
But Miss Yao's safety.
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets. We don't need outsiders to get involved. I'll look into the intel you mentioned. In any case, thank you for your service these last 2 years. Now!
If it's not an order from Miss Yao herself, I'm afraid I can't comply.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Defend yourself.
The real enemies are on the way. My only goal is Miss Yao's safety. Continue, and you'll have no mercy from me. Feud's enforcers are coming. It's your job to protect Miss Yao.
We've reached the area. What's going on?
Oh, so Fuchs people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue.
Take them all down!
Good evening.
Pretty. That is pretty.
Are you ready? Then let me share
That is really a very pretty dress.
Miss Yao.
Traitors are unreliable. Go figure. Traitor! Won't even think about running away. Take down all the Odium guys and that traitor. Take down that traitor and all the few guys.
Tracking down. I wonder how things are on the stage. You even arranged people in the audience?
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team. As long as we hold off Odium security, our people can give them a real show.
Miss Yao? Miss Yao, can you hear me? Control room, you copy? Precision set initiated. Communications have been cut off?
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
The people from the organization. This is getting worse. If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own. Astra is in danger. I need your help.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there might still be a chance to turn things around. There's no time. Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, turn things around. To explain. We have to break into the central control room.
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Phaethon, we aren't exactly fighters. We might not even be able to beat Eos in a fight.
Evelyn, what's going on?
We have to break into the central control room.
Break into this... able to beat...
Explain. Put you in danger. It's all my fault.
She confesses everything to Belle and Wise, from the long-standing grudge between Odium and Fugue to her role as a Fugue spy that is planted by Astra's side. Carrying out their plans while avoiding Odium's suspicion, all the while exhausting every effort to uncover the identity of the other mole besides herself.
So, that's the whole story. I betrayed Astra, right from the first moment I met her. I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to this situation. If anything happens to Astra because of this, I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is Astra.
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to her, plain and simple.
You too.
If we take over the central control room, Fugue's every move will be laid bare.
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. Navigation, balance, and stability. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge. The consequences would be disastrous.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time, with all eyes on us, we rush to the stage and save the day!
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities. Most likely, it'll be Eos who saves the day.
Bruh.
I was right. You two really are interesting. Come on, let's go take the control room.
Let's go.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious. Who could have done this?
Huh? This countdown... It's not a bomb, is it?
Classic move. Let me take a look.
Can we still get through to Astra? Astra! Astra! Can you hear me?
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
We couldn't stop them. Damn it! How many people did they send to sabotage this show?
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go! Get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm counting on you two.
Meanwhile, on the stage, all the lights went out during the intermission, leaving Astra alone in the darkness, frantically trying to reach everyone.
Director? Backstage? Control room? Eve? Can you hear me? A malfunction? This is bad. The next song is about to start. Oh, wearing a 40-meter-long gown doesn't exactly make it easy to dance. No other option.
The second before the lights came back on, the costume change was a success. Well, that's one way.
Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. Otherwise, the next song would have been a disaster. The style just doesn't match that gown at all.
Well, that's not a good sign.
What's that sound? Bullets? This song wasn't supposed to have bullet sound effects. But wow, that's so cool! Why didn't I think of this before? Huh? Why are these weird old guys rushing onto the stage? Ugh, my comms were cut off too. This is bad. Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just need to hold out until she gets here. A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Wait a minute. The tempo of this song is fast. What if I incorporate the fighting into the choreography?
Oh, Jesus.
Perfect timing. The song's choreography is all yours now.
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by Denny.
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Do they hate me this much? So many people, actually.
No, you're fine. Don't think of it like that.
Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream. But that won't stop me. Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Miss Yao, please come to my side. Miss Yao, the people from Fugue have breached our security measures. It seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. Who knows what other plans they might have? We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
Wait a moment, Eve! Don't forget about my audience! We're moving to...
Evelyn, Astra, can you hear me? The communications are completely down. I can only talk to you through EOS now. The timer is connected to the explosives.
Explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. If it explodes, even their own people won't make it out alive. Wait. Fugue is just the scapegoat. The real mastermind must be someone else.
Their target isn't just me. It's all the audience here as well.
The thrusters. The explosive device must be connected to Starloop's thrusters.
Wise is already working on disarming the detonation device.
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah, as long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipelines. We can do it. But I don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is less than 10 minutes.
Having the desire to live is such an enviable thing.
Lady De Winter, why are you here?
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears, and see their repentance with my own eyes before I can go. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Murderers? I don't understand. Yoran, wasn't his death his own decision?
Suicide! What a convenient excuse. All they have to say is he committed suicide, and the murderers walk free and carry on with their own lives without a shred of guilt. And then they dump all the grief and pain onto the victim. If Odium and Fugue hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called profits, would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his final years? He watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum, slowly suffocating and losing all his brilliance. But I must thank Odium and Fugue. If not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to destroy each other, I could never have pulled this off. After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world, possibly achieve? I must also thank the audience who once adored Yoran de Winter. If you hadn't cast him aside so easily, if you hadn't scrutinized Yoran's every move with such harsh and critical eyes, if you hadn't hurt him with baseless speculation and cold, detached remarks, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless, dark abyss of pain until he completely lost the courage to live? I must thank you too, Astra Yao. There is genuine beauty in your voice. But do you realize you're nothing more than a money-making nightingale to Odium or Fugue? When the next nightingale hatches, you'll lose all your value, and everything you have today will eventually be taken away. Just like Yoran, whose worth was stolen by your voice. You, all of you, you are murderers! It was you, all of you, who drove Yoran de Winter to his death! My most beautiful dream, my most precious resonance, my true love. It's almost time. Oh, how rude of me. I haven't even given you all a proper welcome. 3, 2...
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
What was your plan? Yo!
I'll use my singing to protect everyone!
Miss Yao. How rude of you. It's not over yet.
No! The harmonic core! The Starlink's lost power! What do we do?
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead!
Oh hey, I recognize this boss. Oh fuck.
Your journey ends with me.
Whoops, I missed.
I see. Your singing has power thanks to Yoran's legacy. So you will fall.
Actually, I don't think I've ever fought this boss now that I think about it. Jesus.
Nothing more than a cheap imitation of Yoran. The endless darkness behind the stage. I will need you and everyone to understand. The glory under the spotlight is nothing but a shadow. You who pushed him into that abyss!
Strong offense.
It was you who deprived him!
Of his last breath. Seeing the terror raptor about to crash, Lady De Winter suddenly pulls out a pistol and without hesitation aimed it at Astra. At that moment, Evelyn rushed forward and shielded Astra with her body.
Still pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this far without your help.
Evelyn! Are you okay?
Oh, she definitely took the bullet.
Do you really think she's protecting you? How laughable. Your so-called bond is nothing but a facade.
What do you mean?
She's not the loyal partner you think she is. From the very beginning, she's been a spy sent by Fugue to watch you.
No, that's not true.
Do you think she truly cares about you? No, you're just a tool she used to complete her mission.
The trust between us is something you could never understand.
Naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation and tangled interests. Do you really think there can be any genuine trust or real feelings between you? Absolutely sickening. You're a lapdog serving the interests of capital. While Yoran was alive, all of you fed on his soul. Now that he's gone, you're still exploiting his vital voice for profit. He belongs to me. Give me back Yoran's legacy!
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. It has nothing to do with Yoran's works. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect hearts. His voice is a bridge, crossing all divisions and suffering. In our fractured, disconnected era, this kind of voice can mend the cracks and bring back long-lost resonance. You know exactly what I mean. I know you do! That night I heard Yoran's voice live was one of my most cherished moments. His voice carried us into another world, a sacred land of music. Before the concert started today, I told you this performance was my tribute to Yoran. You said he was someone who lived in the past. So now, I'll bring him into the future.
Stop dressing it up with fancy words! You have no idea what he went through!
Perhaps you're right. I never truly understood his inner world. But maybe you didn't either!
The Starloop is falling faster than earlier. Even if Astra can get the remaining thrusters to work, they might not generate enough power to keep us afloat. Based on the calculations, we might crash!
Do you hear that? If Yoran's spirit is out there, he's finally answered my wish! Fall! Fall! Starloop will shatter and the false dream will
Whoever is voicing this Lady De Winter is really good at it. She dropped her pistol, her curses dying away as silent tears rolled down her face. Yoran, I'll wait for you where the starlight dims. Will you be there? The pistol fell from her hand as her eyes glazed over with madness. Laughing like a maniac, she disappeared into the panicked crowd.
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you.
Oh, that's just her code name. Her real name's Evelyn.
I'm a spy for Fugue. My code name is Shields Green.
What? But your hair is clearly golden leaf colored.
You're not bothered? I've been deceiving you from the very start. My entire existence is a lie.
What lie? That you didn't tell me your real name? You are you. The person in front of me is the Eve I trust. No matter what your name is, you're still the one who shielded me from all the noise, the one who protected me with kindness and resilience. I hear the purest melody in you.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell the truth. If I weren't so selfish, maybe none of this would have happened today.
There's no if. Everyone makes mistakes, but that doesn't decide our final destiny. The past is behind us, and the future is still unwritten. And the only thing we can firmly hold on to is the present. Even if destruction is inevitable, we must face it in our own way, without regrets. Even if we're walking towards the end, we will greet it with the most beautiful melody.
The most beautiful melody? To greet destruction?
Yes! With fiery hope, using our final breath to shout and to sing! This is New Eridu, the last hope of human civilization. Even in desperate situations, we've survived time and again with inexplicable joy. Fate has favored us, after all. This time, we'll surely make it through again. Belle, Wise, Eve, will you sing the final song with me?
Improvising like this... it's not really my strong suit. You know I've never been good at singing. But fighting for you, I've never hesitated.
Evelyn jumps down off the stage. No matter Fugue, Odium, High, or the people from the organization, everyone was panicking, sent into chaos from fear. So long as those 3 harmonic cores are reactivated, then there's still hope.
Calling! We're going down! We're all gonna die! It's all because of her! Shields Green! You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end! Kill her!
My name is Evelyn! I always thought I was destined to wander in the shadows, unable to find a way out. Perhaps I'm no longer trapped by the secrets and lies of the past. Perhaps I can make my own choices too. Not just for myself, but for so much more, for everything we cherish. This time, no orders, no schemes, only me. I won't let fear keep me captive any longer. Perhaps the me of the past wasn't worthy. There is magic in the world. Brilliant.
Hey! That was great. I love that. When people said Asriel's story was good, well, now I understand why. After the concert, Evelyn spent several days at public security, giving statements and answering every inquiry. The information shared with PubSec needs to be handled with utmost caution. After all, this matter involves Fugue, Lady De Winter, and the organization. I can't believe they hid it from me. How could I not be worried when Eve is missing? Please come out soon. Officers, please, Eve isn't a bad guy. So this is what it feels like to be unable to do anything but wait. When Eve comes out later, it'll be my turn to nag her.
Understood. I've completed a full report on the case. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Evelyn. We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never allow anyone to take her life in secret. In fact, while in our custody, she might be in the safest place she can be. Despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady De Winter, and had no intent to kill on their own. Once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups, I'll forward the relevant documents to your company's legal team.
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a complex web of connections, and having the support of public security is a tremendous relief.
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization. Thank you again for the intelligence you've provided.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person? This is Officer Qingyi, who I've been troubling these past few days.
Thank you, Officer Qingyi, for bringing Eve back to me.
It's nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested while helping us with the investigation. She's worked very hard.
There's one thing I'd like to ask for your help with, Officer Qingyi.
Please, go ahead.
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can deliver it to Lady De Winter. I know I will never be able to see things from her perspective and fully understand her pain. But just like Yoran's voice has brought solace to countless lonely souls, perhaps one day it can also soothe her despair. From that show, Yoran said two things that left a deep impression on me. Though much has happened in the past and we cannot predict the future, I want to make a decision for myself in the present. I hope that everyone who has supported me will also stay true to their hearts and never betray their present selves. His last performance has finally been published. Now all fans can listen to this legendary record. And this master copy belongs to her. Please let her know that Yoran has always been by her side.
Will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment and find the strength to move forward. We'll notify you immediately if there are new developments in the case. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other tasks to attend to. Farewell.
After PubSec officer escorts into the door, Astra notices that Evelyn's expression has relaxed considerably. They didn't give you a hard time, did they, Eve? Qingyi and Jiyuan are incredibly sharp. My history with the organization couldn't possibly slip past their keen eyes. Thanks to your persistence, the company and Mr. Hobson decided not to hold me accountable this time. And my past has nothing to do with this case. Besides, I do have intelligence that could be useful for them. Taking down the organization in one fell swoop is far more important. For me, this may be a mutually beneficial situation, and I'm happy to help. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters. Nothing else is important to me. Then let's head back now. Huh? Are we heading back already? Well, yes, why wouldn't we? We just got out. Let's not go back. Really can't with you. Alright, since it's nice out today. We're not far from 6th Street, and last time we only escaped thanks to those two from the video store. Let's go and give them a proper thank you. Yep. You should head back first. I will ensure Miss Yao's safety. Huh. That didn't look right. 6th Street. Let's go to 6th Street. The two get in the car and head towards 6th Street.
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
That's right. I almost forgot. Good thing you reminded me.
I feel like these conversations could go a little faster. Just a tad.
The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. Ah, and that black tea I had last time was so fragrant. It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
Oh.
Huh? What is it?
If you're curious, follow me.
I'm curious.
So am I. Guess I have to lead.
I didn't think so before, but
Inky.
this place seems familiar.
Familiar, you say? That's about right.
This place is completely empty. But why does it feel so familiar?
Because this is where the gramophone used to be.
The gramophone. That's right. That was the name of the shop. Yoran's final performance was held in this little shop. It's been so many years, I'd forgotten the name of the place. How do you remember, Eve?
There used to be a shop
Because
here.
I was there too.
What?
What? You were there too?
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon it by chance. I heard music coming from the shop and stopped to listen for a while. Through the glass, I saw a group of passionate fans. Yoran's voice flowed out from the crowd. I didn't actually see him, just vaguely heard his voice.
Incredible. It's like Yoran's music had brought us together. Turns out, we've known each other for a long time.
It seems like you're fond of my gift.
This is all your fault, Eve. I'm about to cry now.
You were right. Music is a connection of hearts. Even across different times and spaces, we can still feel each other's presence.
Yes. Perhaps that's what Yoran wanted to bring us. A resonance that never fades. A connection that transcends time.
The only thing we can hold on to tightly is the present.
Yes. Only the present.
The two stand quietly on the empty ground as if they can hear Yoran's voice drifting in the wind, bringing a warmth that never truly disappeared.
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the proxies.
That's a little cool for a backstory.
Alright, let's go find Belle and Wise.
Little shop used to be here instead of a parking space, and then turns out that Evelyn and heard the music back then from Yoran. that Astra was also inside the store at the time.
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator with the sharpest tongue in new Eridu.
Huh. The strongest AI? Then... Fairy, fairy, on the wall, who's the best singer of them all?
You. You are. You always will be.
Ooh, she really is sharp.
Good job,
Who would've
Fairy.
thought? Astra's only gotten even more popular after the attack.
And on top of that, Odium Entertainment stock has shot up 30%. Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion dennies.
It's still far from enough.
5 trillion dennies isn't enough? Ugh.
What the hell do you need all that money for?
Ears ring.
Wise, knock it off!
I mean, if I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to save up enough for the penalty first.
I'm sorry, what?
This is my fault, Ms. Yao. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in such a tough spot.
What are you talking about? We only let go of something as trivial as money in exchange for someone as priceless as you. Now that's something worth celebrating.
I know a great place to eat!
Wholesome.
I trust Belle's taste. It's gotta be great. It's a rare day off. Let's go right now.
Hold on!
Oh.
Over here!
Well, that's
Is there a special
problem.
reason you chose to visit this store?
I've said it before. You can't just do things on a whim.
What should we do now?
Thankfully, the kind store owners can also help us run away.
Sorry, folks! We're on vacation today!
After a hearty meal, you sing karaoke with Astra and Evelyn. Still not satisfied, you all have a second meal. After parting ways, you return home. I feel like Astra and I are becoming good friends now, all thanks to you, Belle. I'm so full, my stomach, I can't even sit down. If you can't sit down, then lie down. Today was really fun. Sweet dreams, Wise. After a long, satisfying sleep. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, don't put me into another special episode. Let me do that myself. Ah, fuck. There we go. Ninata. Oh my God, it's raining. It's good that she still pops up here and there. Ah. Okay. So what's next? Are we finally getting out of the special stories? Or do... Oh, wait. Wait. Before we continue. This is totally Anby's, isn't it? Soldier Zero? I think this is Soldier Zero, and I really want to do that one. I mean, specifically, I've been wanting to do this one for a long time now. So, I'm going to do this one. If we finish this within a decent amount of time, we will be doing we'll be continuing we'll be starting the epilogue for season 1. But if not, this will be the end of today.
I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time. We haven't heard from her in a while either.
Maybe she's out on a mission?
On a mission? But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's what she did before. This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
A few days ago, Trigger visited Scott Outpost. If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut-eye? They're closed right now. Don't worry, I'm fine. And I can't rest until I confirmed her whereabouts. Recently, she keeps getting redeployed, and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. You're colleagues, after all, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck. However, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard, and go get a good night's sleep, for her sake, if nothing else. Thanks. I'll do it for you too, Ray. I know that you say that to everyone, but fine, here goes. Someone who looks like a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to the eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. I'll send you the precise coordinates. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Apparently. Who else can I choose?
Ready for combat.
Oh. Soldier 11's locked.
Anby, in position.
Wait. Oh, it's because they both share the same attribute, which is electric. Hold basic to enter sniper. When skill hits an enemy, gains 25 points. Other active characters in the team hit enemies, they can trigger various aftershock effects.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Recalibrating.
A little off.
Adjusting for wind.
suspicious ether fluctuations over there. Ether vision activate.
Pinch your maneuver.
Show no mercy.
Thunder! Fracture!
The target's exposed. The melody of combat. Fire support ready.
Trigger subdues and captures an enemy. Don't hit me, you're from the Defense Force. Soldier of the people. You can't just go dishing out vigilante justice, can you? I don't need to get my hands dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protective gear. It'll be the corruption here that takes your life. Fine, I'll tell you everything. Looking for that woman, right? The one wearing a military uniform like yours? With that intriguing face. The others always restrained her, and they took her that way. Is that so? Thank you for your cooperation. She slams the butt of her gun hard against the enemy's mask. Ah! The fake soldier's wailing doesn't save him from being forcibly put to sleep. Sending him into peaceful oblivion was an act of mercy.
Pity I can't see how pathetic you are. That's... Soldier 11?
Take out that sniper!
I won't let you take her! Increase firepower!
Copy that.
Recalibrating. You're in my sight. Adjusting for wind. The melody of combat. Time to pin them down. Press the advantage. Recalibrating.
Opening.
You're in my sight.
Eliminating target.
The target's exposed. My bullets are one with the wind.
They're exposed.
Time to pin them down.
Amidst all the etheric turbulence, Trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. However, something feels different. She's not acting like her usual self.
Soldier 11! No, damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her, or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Just as Trigger fires a shot, the enemy vanishes into a fissure with Soldier 11 in his arms. More enemies begin closing in, and by the time Trigger finishes dealing with them, the fissure has already been closed.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
It's me. Sorry. Could you help me relay a message to the captain when you have the time? Soldier and I will both be using up all of our leave starting today. Are you going on a vacation together without me? I'm already racking my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know. Soldier 11. Haven't you found her yet? Yeah. Please don't tell the captain about this just yet. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? I appreciate the offer, but it won't be necessary. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest after all. Soldier 11's recent frequent redeployments are also on orders from the higher-ups. Then am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. That way you'll think of me whenever you talk about hornets. Why would I ever talk about hornets? Never mind. There's something else too. What, there's more? I want to know, what does Silver's revival mean? Sounds like a new Astra Yala album. You're so sleep deprived that you lost your sense of humor. Silver's revival or whatever. Want me to ask her about it on internet? You're the best. Call me as soon as you have something. I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Aw, stop it. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Now, Soldier Trigger, I order you to go and get some rest. A few days later, Trigger receives a call from her companion. According to her reply, she has already reached out to the informant through intranet. The contact information, a young woman on 6th Street holding a fried chicken burger. Young woman holding a fried chicken burger. I hope I can recognize the smell of a fried chicken burger.
Hello.
Is it you? The one who contacted me on internet?
Yep.
Yup.
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
They've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening. But you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Squad.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
So you're that Anby. Sorry, I can't trust you yet. And it looks like I must earn your trust. Let's meet in the hollow. Once you've seen my combat skills, you'll understand what I mean. It's a deal. Let's head back and prepare. Anby, you still haven't gone back to the Defending Heroes. Have I imposed too much? Sorry, I'll help out around the shop. Actually, please don't. Every time you sort videotapes, 18 has to go through and relabel them. Are you and Nicole having a fight? No, I'd never fight with Nicole. It's just, I got caught up in a sticky situation and I don't want to drag the Cunning Hairs into it. I see how it is. So dragging us into it is okay. Just not them? That's not what I meant. I'll help her out in the store and I'll bring you burgers too. Anby. What? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we'll always be there for you. I understand. Thank you. I'd like to rest for a bit now. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. If Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit. But I can't keep it from her forever, you know. Short while later. Anby, you going out? Yeah, is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice, burgers, milk, burgers, or anything? Loves her burgers. I might pass by a store on the way back from the Hollow. Off to the Hollows again. Just like that. I made an agreement with someone. Rest assured I've already prepared the carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. I don't need milk or burgers. We just want you to be returned safe and sound. Don't worry, I will. In that case, I'll be off. Anby is so sweet and adorable, and I love her. Why does she have to be, like, the best character?
Evade now.
Very punctual. Back then I used to make soldiers who were late do push-ups. Soldier 11 is the same. As long as I've known her, she's never missed an appointment. Nor has she even been out of contact. We'll find her, Trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nicer sounding names. This time, leave the fighting to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry. I'll cover you when I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look at your movements. Adjusting for wind. Recalibrating.
Roger.
Increase firepower.
Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that. Ether vision activate.
They're close.
I see now. There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say. So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass-produce soldiers, then why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
I was trying to say it in a more... diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that block? Adjusting for wind. Target locked. Fire support ready. Recalibrating. Ether vision activate. The melody of combat. Pin them down. Adjusting for wind.
So Soldier 11 definitely has another name.
I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now. The target's weary. Ether vision activate.
Evasive maneuver.
Get behind me. Adjusting for wind. Show no mercy. My bullets are one with the wind.
Target confirmed. Go.
Reporting position. Pierce right through. Got to cover.
At your command.
Anby, what is that?
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
I see. Let's give chase.
At this rate, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this tonight. Because I blanked out for a second during the fight. Which means I'm growing tired. Inside a lab tucked away.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh? You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously.
So many Anbys.
Fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot. Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right? There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name. But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there. Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was... Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me. Alright, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger press their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely for any sounds inside.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
What's the current plan? It's very simple, and I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Go on, I'm listening. That's it. That's the whole plan. Yep. Please provide support from outside. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. Is this how Silver Squad always operates? I'm the captain, and that's how it's always been done. However, back then, there was usually a backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of the backup plans. Twiggy. If I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know why she's become like this. Her backup plans. What's her style? First, feign weakness, before turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand. It does sound like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted. I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Anby. If anything happens to you, you won't be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand, and I'll be careful. I was gonna try and be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind then. Anby sneaks into the lab through an unguarded air duct. The metal ducts are freezing cold, stinging her skin.
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too. Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister?
Oh, Soldier 11's the youngest.
Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks. They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again, I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then,
Jesus.
out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home, and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Anby rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger.
Trigger!
Say no more. I've got it. Quick shot! Reporting position. The target's weary.
An opening.
Fire support ready. Quick shot! Reporting position.
Thunder!
Whoops.
Be gone!
You're in my sight. Get behind me! Ether vision activate. Got you covered. The target's weary. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Recalibrating. Fire support ready. Show no mercy.
Thunder!
Reporting position.
Thunder!
Fire support ready.
Eliminating target.
Quick shot! Ether vision activate.
Standing by.
Reporting position.
Pierce right through.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy
I keep
blood
blanking out, but so yeah, after this, we're gonna stop.
Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting, but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious, even. There's always someone who sees value in me, just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil incarnate.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive. You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake.
Twiggy's not gonna accept it as much as I would love for
Fortunately,
Twiggy
I
to
found
do
you
so.
before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
Conversation's interrupted. Anby is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. Soldier 11, she's pale, but there's signs of life in her, and she's breathing faintly.
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Twiggy kicks the limp Soldier 11 on the ground. Anby quickly lifts her up and hands her to Trigger.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Twiggy stands and watches as Anby leaves.
Hey, go contact you-know-who. Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in! The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her if we exploit that, but I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that!
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Well, that's not good. Are you okay? I'm fine. It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She still hasn't regained consciousness. As you requested, I left her at the Random Play video store. The kind siblings working there are taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Now's not the time to be talking about that. You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. Anby follows Trigger to the video store. Anby, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in this time is pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11, how is your condition? Stable. That's all I can say. Body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? Anby approaches Soldier 11 and calls out a name. Looks like it didn't work. Anby lowers her hand sadly and prepares to leave.
What is this place? And who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
Great.
Harin.
I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
No kidding.
The Black Cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back. Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You go.
Waterfall soup.
You go,
General
Girl.
Chop is concerned
Yeah,
about Soldier
you go,
11 as
Trigger.
well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
Man, seeing Soldier 11 like this, or Harin like this, is really just so different.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger.
What?
Tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But I'm not you, Anby. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her.
You tell her, Trigger.
And that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
I love seeing Anby smile.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. Alright, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either, but I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
You're not wrong. That would suck. Because I've been causing a lot of trouble for you. That's right. So we're billing it all in the Cunning Hairs account. No. Oh. As of right now, I'm not Anby of the Cunning Hairs. But you walk, talk, and look like Anby of the Cunning Hairs, so you must be Anby of the Cunning Hairs. Whoa, how can we possibly keep teasing you when you're making a face like that? Jeez, look at you. You're absolutely exhausted. What you need most right now is some sleep. How about it? Want to sleep on my bed? It's really soft, you know. It's objectively very soft, Anby. I also think it's best if you go get some rest right now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill. Anyway. Or maybe you're just not ready to sleep just yet. If you'd rather watch a movie to relax, I don't mind keeping you company. Any new arrivals worth watching? Wow, didn't think you'd actually be up for it. Still, I'm glad you have the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. Oh, what is it? Is it a fight? Pretty much. It's a date. A date? Good night. My little Anby going on a date. How could she? Alright, I like I said, as much as I'd love to just finish that right now, I cannot. My body will not have it. My body wants sleep, and so sleep it shall get. At the moment, I'm just checking everything to make sure I'm all good. Oh, I can do that now. It's permanent, too. So is that. So that's also permanent. That's also... I have a lot of things that are currently just permanent that I could do. So that's good to know. It's these things that are not permanent. Looking at you, Gravitational Attraction, Holographic Onslaught Arena, Phalium Heights Sightseeing Guide. But yeah, we will continue that story next time. But we're finally in a position where I can do... offline farming. I won't do the main story. I'll just do farming off stream tomorrow or the day after that. Whenever I have the time, we will finish Anby's story and then continue on with the main story. So until then, thanks all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.